Hey
Hey
guys,
guys.
welcome back to today's episode of Spill It, Hermana. Okay, so today we're going to be talking and asking each other some random questions, the ones that you randomly think of, like at 2 in the morning if you're like me. Or if you're like me, it doesn't have to be 2 in the morning. It's
Could
just
be
anytime.
It just
I
comes.
think of the weirdest things ever, and I say it because I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. But so to me, it's like really easy to come up with these questions. I don't know about them, but I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. Um, One of my first questions is, where are you looking at me? That was I supposed to start.
No, yeah.
Okay. You look super intrigued.
I'm ready for the question.
Okay. This one is one that you guys have probably heard me ask this one before. And I ask it all the time because I never get my answer. Do you guys think that if flies were to go extinct, people would care? Or would it matter?
Yeah,
It would, right?
because
Because it's a part of the chain.
Yeah, because
it's like mosquitoes.
No, I think mosquitoes are the only.
No, it's love bugs.
Love bugs, yeah.
Because they just made
one
them.
of them.
They genetically made them for something, and then they just.
Here in Tampa, no?
Yeah, at the USF.
Yeah, or USF. Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think
I heard about that a long time ago.
Common sense in our true crime. You need the flies. They help you. They help you identify how long the body has been dead.
Oh yeah,
because of their larvae.
Larvae or larvae? What is it?
Larva?
Larva?
The worms. The fucking worms that come out.
Yeah. To see what stage they're in, and you'll know how long it's been and stuff.
And also, I think because like frogs eat them, right? So what are frogs gonna eat? Other bugs, and then those bugs are gonna go extinct because they're not evening it out with the flies.
That's true.
Maybe. I don't know.
You got a good one, Diana?
If time is money, do broke people time travel more, like me?
Wait, what? If time?
You're not saying time is money.
Time is
money.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Sorry,
so people, so people without money, like broke people, like me, do I time travel more because, like, I don't.
No, because the saying time is money is because I'm gonna charge you for doing this job because you're wasting my time here. You know, I need to be paid for my time.
So I'm not making money.
I don't understand.
So does that mean like
you're still in the same spot?
Means that you're. No, I would think because we don't work, so we don't waste our time on anything else. We technically would be rich because we have all the time.
I think, but what I'm referring to is like sometimes I lose track of my days because I'm not making money. So do I time travel?
No.
Okay.
Be prepared. Okay. Because this question is a question that it's like, I guess I should have waited for our other episode, but it's like a theory that people have, but it just gets me, and I try to explain it to Alonso, and it frustrates me that he doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. How do we know that we see the same color?
Bro, that's literally like one of mine.
No.
Like similar.
Okay, so this is the theory. Challenges. This is the theory. That when you're born and when you were born, they showed you a picture of the color red. Right? And they said, this is red. But how do we know that you don't see green instead of red, but that's what you call red?
Well, that's
so technically whatever is green you call red.
No, because there's like...
Yeah, but you don't know which one you're actually... Like, you can't describe to me a color.
The green.
Yeah, but what if the green to me is a different color to you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, say for example, you tell me, red like this watermelon. This watermelon is red, and in my head, what you see like that ball is what's that ball doing in the frame?
Ariel was playing catch with me.
So that ball is what?
Turquoise.
Okay, we'll just say blue. Okay, to make it easier.
Turquoise.
Okay, turquoise. Now imagine when I eat watermelon, that's what I see.
Turquoise.
Like this is her red.
That's what I think
That's
red
what
is.
she know. Like since she was
So
born.
you're colorblind.
No, that's just
that
what
doesn't
I.
mean you're apart de the colorblind people, but that means that everything that's red, this is what she sees. It's like the white and blue dress.
Oh my
so you
gosh!
can see things differently.
Which she does see different than I do.
Alonso and me had the opposite.
You know what to me though, that dress, I see both. Like I can literally stare at it and it turns
into
in front of my eyes. It changes.
I can always see the what is it, white and gold?
Yeah, white and gold, and I can blue and black.
I can see blue and gold, but I don't see blue and black.
No. I think that's so cool.
Anyways,
I don't remember
do
what
you
I
get
see.
it though?
I understand
do you see what
now.
I'm trying to say now?
Yeah, I get the concept.
Now, do you like what? No, you don't. No,
huh? Are you lying?
No, I understand what you're saying. So like, yeah, I get it. I get the concept of what you were saying.
You know how they say that dogs see different colors, but they also say that like how babies develop their vision, like whenever they're newborns, they see blurriness, and then as they get older, focusing. Yeah. How do they know that? Who told you that a dog sees? How did you look through an eyeball of a dog or a baby? Like, how do you test these stuff? How do you know?
Well,
I'm sure they have ways.
The dog one probably Clifford because they talk. The baby one probably Boss Baby.
No.
I mean, Clifford is my favorite dog, but
no.
Have you seen that movie?
I don't understand.
No, yeah, that's good.
It don't make no sense.
Do you know?
It's science. I don't understand much of science.
But also,
but that's what it is. Like we can't. There's no explanation for it.
But that's also like sorry.
There has to be an explanation.
I'm trying to get to it.
What?
That's like the people who I forgot.
And this is what you interrupted me for. What the fuck?
What were you going to say?
I forgot already. She interrupted me.
The autopsies. Like,
oh, I know what I was gonna say. They're scientists. I guess payback. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Autopsies?
No, go ahead, because you're gonna forget. You already forgot.
You forgot too.
A scientist. What?
What? Okay, because you said, how do they know?
All right.
They're scientists. That's what they do. Like, their area of study is the dog.
But I'm saying how.
I'm not a scientist that studies dogs.
I understand that.
That's what I'm saying. So they must know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But how?
That's what I'm saying.
Because they studied it. It's in their brain.
Okay, that's the same. Okay, it turns back to my example, like the autopsies. Because, like, how are you going to know how a person died? Like, back in the day before they understood how to do autopsies, like, how do they do, but, like, how do they know that now? Like, how can you tell me you cut? Sometimes when they find dead bodies from, like, you know, that's been there for a while, they can still do an autopsy with, like, their bones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah.
Have you ever seen that show, Bones? I mean, it's a show, but it's based off of, like, science that they do.
How did they do that? Their bones.
Because they study it, they test it, they do different tests. Just like how your question of dogs, they do tests to determine whether or not he's looking at the certain color or something like that, and they like map their brain. Exactly.
I guess.
But that's what I'm
kind of like those machines. Kind of like those machines where they can put on your eye and they can tell you what glasses you need, basically. You doing an actual exam, because they did that to the kids one time. Because how are kids gonna tell you A, B? They don't fucking know their letters.
Well, how do newborns do that? Like, I don't. How can you see that they see blurry?
So the machines, I guess.
So they put some newborn baby on a machine.
Maybe. These are things we should look up.
I don't want to.
Alright.
Okay. So is that your second question?
That was one of them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was just making sure. I was like, how did we get on this topic?
Well,
these questions lead to more
Oh,
questions.
I was gonna say.
No, yeah, I was thinking about putting that one, but I didn't write it. That wasn't one of mine. It was just something.
It was an
just
extra.
me.
Well, because
Case in point, guys, this is why we're making this episode.
because I guess your mind led you there from my question of the colors.
Yeah, and whenever I was writing down my questions, I thought about writing that one about the dogs and babies, but I was like, but it came up. So, my other question is now, say we're like, when we dream, that's actually our life. And how do we know that when we're awake, we're not dreaming? Like, this is not a dream. Is that your question?
Yes.
I thought you were just like so like in awe about my question.
No, I'm just in awe that you had the same question I did. I'm like,
or like I also think about like whenever people go in comas, like what a coma is that what you call it?
Oh, I thought you said coma.
No.
It's like, oh, you're getting your hair done.
No,
when they go in coma.
Like say we went in a coma, or say I went in a coma a few years back. I got in a car accident, and this whole time I'm dreaming. And I'm not living. You guys go visit me at the hospital or something.
Have you guys heard of the lamp theory?
No.
It's on TikTok. The lamp theory. That's when you know you're dead.
I don't understand.
I don't even want to look it up.
I know I'm scared. What if I'm dead?
No. It's like something about a lamp.
I'm living a dream.
I really am gonna have to look it up because I don't want to say it and like sound dumb. Okay, so the guy, he got a concussion, I guess, or something like that, and then not a concussion. He fell on his way to class. He got a concussion, whatever. He got up and he was like, all right, keep going on my day. That sucked, but whatever, keep going. And then he met this girl in his class. I guess it was his first day of school or something like that. But he ended up falling in love with this said girl. They moved in together. They lived their whole life. And then all of a sudden at his house one day, he was looking at this lamp that was in the corner of the room. And he's just like, that looks weird. Like, because it's always been here. Like, and it just looks fake or whatever. So he goes and he reaches for it. And it was like...
His hand went through?
Yeah, he kind of went through, like, kind of like teleporting, basically. And then he wakes up and he's laying down in school, like, where he fell and hit his head at.
And he died there?
No, he didn't die. He was alive.
He had a dream.
Yeah,
while he was passed out.
Yeah. So that's the lamp theory. Like, how do you know you're actually alive or you're in a dream or... Yeah, and so they call it the lamp theory. Like, it's an object it doesn't have to be a lamp object that's... And I don't think so. That you're
that
like...
was just his object.
Yeah, it just stands out to you and you're just kind of like...
I guess that was just a moment where he was going to wake up.
Yeah. Right. But
that's like in the movie type thing, huh?
Was it a movie? It was real life.
I don't know. I just looked it up on TikTok.
It was kind of like that little boy that went to heaven. There's a movie about it, and it's real life. Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, was this your question too?
Yeah, did I take your question?
No. My second question is kind of dumb, but if your nose runs, like, why does your nose run but your feet smell? Isn't your nose supposed to smell? I mean, it does, but it also...
It's just a joke.
No, it's a real question.
It's a real question. Your nose don't run, your boogers run down your nose.
Okay, so
and your feet
what do you usually say?
Sweat.
Okay, but hear me out. When we say my nose, my nose is resin. I can't even talk the fuck. Okay, start over. When somebody says, "Oh, my nose is running,"
my nose is runny, not running.
Running.
It's not ing.
Is it runny?
It's a y. Runny.
It still runs. So why say that then if it's not running?
Because the boogers are running down your nose. It's like
so then you should
out.
say my boogers are running. My boogers
don't have feet.
My booger's sliding.
It's just the same.
I got a
though.
water slide down my nose.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
My nose is dripping.
Yeah, people say that too.
Yeah, that's
That's what I say.
essentially
no.
does drip.
I say I got a runny nose. I do say that.
I
Hmm.
don't know what I say.
Interesting. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny though.
It's a good one. All right. It was in my top 3. I have like.
I got a good one too.
Okay. Let me prepare
Who
myself.
decided which foods were breakfast foods? Like, why can't I eat lasagna at 8 in the morning?
You don't? What?
No. Yeah, people do. I love eating breakfast for dinner. I don't know about y'all. Like eating some pancakes with some
I think
bacon.
we've only done that once,
Oh no.
but
I
it
like
is
it.
my favorite.
Yeah, I like doing that. But I get what you're saying. Like, who decided?
Well, that's why Waffle House and what are the other ones?
Yeah, no,
Denny's.
they're
Yeah.
open for the club people.
The what?
The club people.
They're open for the club people.
Oh, really?
Oh, when you go to clubs?
There you go.
But I feel like there's more than just club people out there eating.
I'm just kidding. I just know that that's where we
Or
were.
just because I don't go to the club anymore. All right, but no, like you know one of the like best things that I love to eat in the morning the day after I make it.
Lasagna?
That too, but no mole. It always tastes better to me
Not
in the morning.
though, but the day after, yes.
No, I gotta eat it in the morning
I don't know about morning.
because if I eat it at night, it'll give me heartburn, and then I'm just going to sleep.
Well, I
heartburn.
guess, but lunchtime is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can eat it at lunchtime too. I don't mind eating multiple, like the same thing.
I can't do that.
I know you can't, but
Don't
I just don't mind.
Don't even. Unless it's junk food, then yeah. Bring it on.
Human. Alright.
Those are cute.
My
What is that?
question is kind
Ice
of
cream.
it's a
Sorry.
little messed up, but it's not supposed to be. It's just a serious question.
Mhm.
Okay. It's about dreams as well. So, what do you think that blind people see in their dreams if they've never seen in their whole life?
I think I did see what I didn't see, no. I think I heard about that before, and they just dream in black and white, like just like flashes.
Well, it's
like,
because it just depends. I
because
think
that's what they see. Well, I
They
guess
see
yeah, what
shadows.
they see. Yeah.
some of them
Some
see
of them
shadows,
see shadows. Some just see like lights.
Okay, what about this? So, what do you think? This is not funny, guys.
I'm not laughing.
What do you think that deaf people,
Mhm.
deaf with an F,
Not
deaf people seek, like, is that what they think, like, when they imagine stuff? Like, people,
What do you mean?
like, like, just right now, imagine. I can't think of a good example. Imagine me saying, "Hi, hi guys," or "Hey guys," in your thought, but you're deaf. Like, I don't understand. I don't know how to say it. Like,
So
do
they
they
can't speak?
think in hand signals?
Do
I guess they do. That's kind of ridiculous.
But you know, deaf people can't really talk. Like some of them do.
that's why she's asking. What
Enunciate.
do they think? How
Yeah,
do they
like
think?
their thoughts.
like
Do they
asking,
hear in their
like,
thoughts?
what language do you think in? I think in English. I don't
Yeah,
think
me
in Spanish.
too. I think in English.
Unless I'm really mad, then I think in Spanish.
That's true.
But that's because I'm cussing out somebody in my head.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, all three of us feel more comfortable with English.
Mm-hmm.
This is not funny, but I put do deaf people and then have inner monologue, think in sign language, hear in their dreams.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they've never heard before in their life, do they, in their dreams, do they?
Oh, well, some people weren't born like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So those who weren't born like that,
Then they know.
yeah.
Yeah, but like people that are born like that.
That's true.
Yeah, it's common for them to think in visual and spatial terms, often including sign language imagery, gestures, and spatial relationships. However, some may also think in images, concepts, or even a blend of sign and spoken language if they've had exposure to both. Well, I answered your question.
If you dropped soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is your soap dirty?
I'm gonna say that your floor is dirty and your soap is also dirty.
Why would your floor be dirty? If you drop soap, doesn't soap clean?
Yeah, but if the soap is mixed with dirt, it's dirty unless you wash it off.
So then it's clean.
And scrub.
A few steps in between, but it's clean. Right?
No, it's dirty.
Yeah, but essentially after you wipe it and scrub it off, it's clean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
So then your floor is clean, but your soap is now dirty. So it's both?
Yeah.
All right. That was my question.
You answered your own question.
I have what?
You answered your own question.
I sure did.
Guys, I just realized that my question about dogs and babies actually was one.
Oh,
It's okay, I still have another one.
okay. If your past self met your current self, would she even believe she's real? Like if you had your 10-year-old version of you in front of you right now,
Walk in that door.
would she believe that you're really her?
I think I was dreaming. Because if a future me were to walk in, I'd feel like I was asleep.
Past.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
it'd be
but
essentially
she's
the
in
same
her
thing.
past.
Yeah.
But she's in her past, and that's the future.
Yeah.
I hated those movies. I mean, I like them, but it's just so fucking confusing and like
Yeah.
mind fucking. The Back to the Future, and then Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, whatever the sequels had nothing to do with the first. They're just they're really old movies. They're good movies.
Back in the past.
Back in them days.
Back in the old
They were probably
days.
on VHS.
They were. I had to rewind them.
What is that?
You don't rewind them, you put it in the little machine.
Ew.
Yeah. Push the button and it rewinds. Then you can go watch it. We had one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
But yeah. Anyways.
Right, back to...
If your past self met your current self, would you believe she's real? I don't think so. Either.
I'd be freaked out if I saw a double me. I'd be scared. That's scary.
If you saw what?
If I saw like another person, like me, if I'm looking at myself and it's not in a mirror, like that's scary.
Alright.
I would be a little bit.
Do you guys ever feel like we're in a movie or a show, or like someone's sitting there watching us on TV, and we're like, I mean, other than y'all. No, but like for real, like I don't know, like I'm doing something and I'm like look in the corner like if someone's watching me. Well, I'm not weird like that. I'm just saying like sometimes
I'll be like playing what my not monologue, like when I'm cleaning the house, like I picture it like on my TV show, it would be like just fast cleaning, like they would not rewind it, fast forward it, like so I can be like cleaning really fast, and like what music will be playing in the background as we're doing that. I do think that all the time.
I think that's crazy. If we are in a show,
and I'm like, man, whoever's watching my show right now are probably seeing what's happening on the other side. So like if I have an argument with Alonso or something like that, and
and then it goes to
they're probably being able to see both sides right now.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
I always wonder about the other person's like perspective.
Point of view. Yeah. And it's more like of a show for me, because if you think about it too, there's like different seasons like in your life, and different characters that are no longer there, or new characters that are coming into your life, you know.
True.
That's that. Yeah.
Mind blown.
Or like, what show is it? The Simpsons, where the alien is it The Simpsons? I think it is The
I
Simpsons,
really
where
watched
the
that.
aliens watch them as the show
Oh, yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that episode.
As I said, I didn't really watch that. I remember seeing that probably on the TikTok or something.
It's funny. Is it my turn? No. All right. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? I think cats are assholes.
Snakes.
Snakes are petty as fuck. It would be
So
that petty
cats
ass
too.
animal.
Right, but the rudest I think
The
are cats.
I guess you're right. When they'll be
cat.
like, "Don't drop the cup,"
And then
they'll
just
be
go
like,
boom.
"I'm nervous."
They're assholes. Yeah.
I don't like cats.
Me either.
I used to have them, so I know they're fucking assholes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can be sweet and everything, and you know, come and cuddle up with you and then purr. That's what gets me is the purr. Like, they're so cute when they purr and they like snuggle on you. But then when they sit there and like scratch shit up, and you tell them not to, and they didn't do it more on purpose, it's like, no, you're just rude.
If there was like I guess besides the humans, what animal do you think would rule? Because I think us like humans are, I mean, we're like
Well,
in charge, right?
Yeah, we're like
Technically.
at the top
Like
of the
if we,
food chain.
yeah, if you take us out, who would like? Do you think it'd be monkeys?
Well, I don't know, because I mean, don't they say the lion
lion.
is the king of the jungle? Like, out.
Oh, the lion, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The lion lives in the jungle?
Yeah.
No, it lives in Africa. The tiger lives in the jungle.
There's lions in Africa too.
Yeah, but not in the jungle.
Yes.
No, that's a tiger.
Where does the saying come from, king of the jungle?
You just said king of the jungle, not lion of the jungle. Lions are not typically found in jungles, but rather in grasslands and savannas.
Yeah, savannah.
So in deserts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Savannah.
So who's the king of the jungle?
The
the
tiger.
tiger.
It's Mowgli.
Yeah. Or the panthers.
True. But to me, I relate like king to lions. Lion King.
I don't get this. The
What?
title King of the Jungle is traditionally given to the lion, Panthera leo, while other animals like tigers and jaguars might be considered contenders.
What
But
does
they're
that
not in
mean?
the jungle.
Chicken tenders?
No.
Cat tenders.
So
I don't get it.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So if you put a lion in the jungle, do you think it'd survive?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I don't know.
All these great questions.
Who do you think would win between a liger? Oh, you know that's a thing.
Yes, they
A
are.
tiger and a lion.
What?
What?
Between who? A tiger and a lion?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at the liger and Tina, you fat lord.
I don't watch that.
Oh my god.
I watch like little clips. I've never really watched the show.
It's a movie.
Oh,
God. We need
Tina,
to catch
you
up.
fat lord! I thought it was that like cartoon where the girl goes like that.
No, that's Bob's Burger. I love that show.
Isn't her name Tina?
Talking about
Yeah, it's
Napoleon
Tina.
Dynamite.
That's my spirit
Pedro?
animal.
Huh?
I couldn't hear you. Napoleon Dynamite.
I don't know what that is.
Vote for
That's the
Pedro.
movie.
And no
We need to
clue.
catch you up on these.
I only watched
Good
it because
movies.
they animated.
It must be old. I'm just kidding.
We watched
just
it.
kidding.
We watched it in the little DVD player we had.
But it is.
It's on Hulu though. It's a good movie.
We used to have it.
And they talk about ligers.
I don't know if I've seen it. Let me see it.
Who's the one that draws it? Is it Napoleon?
Napoleon.
Yeah, he
The
draws a
beautiful
liger.
picture of a liger.
What is it?
Did
Napoleon
he even
Dynamite.
exist back then?
No.
I don't know. Are
Napoleon.
ligers real?
Yes. We just talked about that. It's
I
like
know,
a
but I thought we were
horse and
talking
a
about Napoleon
burro.
Dynamite.
Oh, Hazel made me watch that.
What?
This is boring.
That movie?
Oh yeah, I remember that scene now.
It's when he goes to feed Tina.
Yeah.
Tina, you fat lord.
Come get your dinner.
Yeah, Hazel made me watch that. Anyways,
darling.
Let's see.
Okay. Would we still chase success if money didn't exist? I want your take on that, but I have my own answer on that.
If money didn't exist,
Would we still chase success?
I mean, how did people do it back then when there was no currency?
Exactly.
What was it? Trade and bargain?
Yeah.
Bargain.
Bargain.
But what
and
is
trading.
success?
I guess that's only a concept that came with
Money?
whole-
After money? No.
just
No.
the system, I think.
Success, because the king was successful because he was the king, no?
I guess what
there a
do you
king?
think success is to you? Success to someone could be
Well, I think we went over that in the intro when we started talking about.
Oh, what success means to you?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I guess, yeah, it would
different meanings.
It would come down to that.
Mm-hmm.
But like in general, I feel like people would still try to be successful or succeed in life,
like to have
without money existing, because trading and bartering, is that what it is?
trade and bargain.
Bargain.
Barter.
when
What
you
is barter?
bargain, it's like,
What is barter?
oh, let me get it for $5.
Right. Or let me get it for 5 chickens because I only got 5 chickens.
Oh yeah,
you know, because they don't have
bartering.
money.
Bartering. Exchange for other goods or service without using money. Bartering. Mm-hmm. BARTER.
So what was the other word?
Bargain.
No. Yeah. I mean,
Trade.
Trade.
No,
so isn't it the same thing?
You just say barter. You don't say trade and barter.
So what's bargain?
Bargain is, like I said,
like a good deal.
You're selling it for $10 and they say we'll give it
an agreement between 2 or more parties as to which each party will do for the other. Same thing.
No.
Yeah, so
that's different.
Tú me vas a limpiar mi casa y yo te corto tu zacate.
Okay, but that's different than trading. Or is it the same thing?
Because
you're actually trading something.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Because.
But what about bargain? Is your mind hurting?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, but I still think people would try to be successful, as in
well, yeah,
be able to have a.
I feel like that concept has never
greediness. Yeah.
It's never. Well, I don't know if it's never left people's minds, but it's just different, and I guess it's based off of everyone's own perspective on their life and what they want for it.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
What? I started you. Yeah. Okay. One thing that always I wonder when I go to the beach. Pigeons. Have you ever seen baby pigeons? Like little tiny pigeons. I've never seen a baby pigeon. I've seen grown.
What? What are you talking about? How are birds not real?
What?
How are birds so out of touch?
With who?
TikTok.
With what?
Oh.
Back in after COVID times, people were saying that birds aren't real. And
Bird Box?
No.
I like that movie.
It's pretty good. I haven't watched it. And that.
This is your turn, Zilla. Why haven't you watched that movie?
Why did you watch that movie?
It's a scary movie, isn't it?
You don't watch
It's
scary
a little
movies?
creepy.
No, I don't watch.
I don't watch scary movies anymore.
Because the boys pay attention. So.
Oh, that's true.
No. What did I say? Birds. The birds aren't real, supposedly, because they're just drones that the government uses to spy on.
Wowzers.
And they lag and they sit on the cables because they're recharging.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think so either, but they have a good look. That's a good theory.
No, because how the fuck does a person sit there and touch one of those cables and get electrocuted, but a fucking bird can sit there?
Oh yeah, that was another point that they made.
Stand on it and not get toasted.
Exactly.
So who are guys outside the house?
Alrighty. Not us talking about drones.
Scared.
So is that why there's no baby pigeons that can't be trusted?
No. I think that there is real birds out there. And if that's true, it's only some of them.
I think we were talking about baby pigeons.
Oh.
Why haven't we ever seen baby
Well, what
pigeons?
does the beach have to do with pigeons?
I've only seen them in the beach.
Pigeons?
Like near where the what's
I
that's
don't
called
know.
the
Those are
tables
the
and
only
stuff.
waterproof ones that they have.
No, the birds you see at the beach. What are they called? They're white.
Seagulls.
Yeah,
But
that's
I've
what you
seen-
see at the beach.
But I've seen pigeons near the like where the tables on and stuff. Like when
Maybe they're
people
just
go
big,
barbecue.
and they probably are
Jordan
babies.
has a
They're
pet
just
pigeon
yeah,
in the city.
yeah, in the city.
Have you ever seen baby seagulls?
They probably have a nest, and they stay there, and they go.
Have you ever seen a baby bird?
Yes.
Where?
In a nest.
I'm confused. Oh, I didn't get the point she was trying to make.
It was the same thing you just said.
Right, I was confused.
Alrighty then.
Okay, it's a good segue into mine. Who was the first person to milk a cow? And what were they trying to do?
Ew. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe it was just. Oh no, I know. They had a baby, and the calf naturally knows to go to its mother to feed.
Yeah.
And that's probably like, what the fuck are
what
they doing?
are they sucking on? Or what are they sucking out of the cow?
And then they're like, all right, let me try. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start our segment of one sip, three spills. I always forget that. Today's question is, my mom keeps comparing me to my sister and I'm tired of it. Backstory, me and my sister have two completely different personalities. We have chosen different paths and careers and life in general. We both receive the same constant judgment from our mother, always being compared or asked, why couldn't you be more like your sister? Or your sister never gave me this much trouble. We are all adults but still respect our mother. This has gotten to the point where it's causing distance between all of them. What advice would you give the sister who is feeling troubled because of this?
Like I would say, not take it too much to heart, because sometimes maybe depending on the stuff that she's doing, could probably make the mom, start saying that kind of stuff. So I would say just take it with a grain of salt. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, or speak up.
And yeah, well, that too.
Tell the mom, like, hey, this is starting to create a wedge in between me and you, because the wedge is in between them two. The issue is with the mom, not with the sister.
Well, maybe she feels some type of way because she's not good enough like the sister.
No, because it says we both receive the same constant judgment from our mother.
I guess right.
Oh, so
they're
both of
getting,
them.
Yeah, they're both hearing, you didn't do this, but she did, or she did this and you didn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, then definitely speak up
dumb.
to the mom.
Yeah,
because then there's no favorite. It's just that you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of wrong then, for the mom to be saying that kind of stuff to both of them.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been wrong even if she did have a favorite. Like,
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it just seems dumb now.
Mm-hmm.
But
so go talk to your mama.
Yeah, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Figure that shit out.
I think that's the best route.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that sums up today's episode. Tune in next week.
Yes, next week we're going to be discussing love languages. So we're going to be talking about what love languages we have, what love languages our significant others have. So tune in to have lots of fun with love languages.
Bye.
Bye.